Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Barbarian and we are back here as Saint Anna of Hayk, and we've had a very good run so far. I mean, in the last episode, honestly, that was literally just the game lending me a hand and making it so that I don't actually have to pay for the mistakes I've made. You know, I declared a war on the Seljuks, and I thought, you know, I can take the Seljuks, and then all of a sudden you had the horse clans, you had the Ghaznavi, you had everybody come in and say, you know what, you can't mess with the Seljuks. And then my son, my dearest son and heir, Prince Ishkan Adelphius of Gilan, went out of his way in single combat to take out and capture the Shahanshah Inal. You know, I don't even know how this... He might have actually captured him via like a duel, and he's amazing, by the way. Look at this dude. And what he has done saved us. It saved this war, you know, otherwise I was already ready to essentially say, damn, I really screwed us over here, but he did what was needed to do. And I did not have to pay for any of my mistakes, but you know what? I'm going to do some amends. I'm going to make some amends. I don't think that Queen or Saint Anna, seeing as she is currently praying to achieve the status of a perfecti, I don't think that she's going to go out of her way, because, you know, I played this out in my head. We could take up another loan. We already have a loan, but we could take up a large loan and definitely defeat this Ducus Mokli the Wise of West Syriac Dia Bekre. But you know what? I think I'm just going to concede. You know what? You shall be free, my friend. And what that is quite interesting, because the way I see it, he is surrounded by a huge empire and by a quasi-empire. You know, we're not an empire, but we are incredibly powerful, and then we are just the bigger version of him. I have sympathy for him as a player, because we are surrounded by the Vasiliya Romayon, by the Al-Husseini, not even, I almost said sultanate, but it is not a sultanate, it's a caliphate, Caliphate, there you go. And then of course by the Seljuks as well. It's a precarious position that we are in, and honestly I like that even this far into the series we are still, not by any stretch of the imagination, the strongest force around. That is a lot of fun. I think there's so much more to be done in this series because of this, because we are not yet, you know, blobbing out of control. I really like it. But what will be the focus of this episode will be the path of Saint Anna the Wise. You know, but like we had a decent amount of events and so on and so forth that I, you know, myself modded in, you know, when it comes to the bloodline, when it comes to the Saint Anna and so on and so forth, and we're going to continue with that. But for this episode, I just want to see the game develop itself. I want to see what Saint Anna does, whether or not she is actually able to achieve the status of perfecti, and what the implications for that are. For her bloodline, of course, is cursed. Her bloodline does not make it out. She doesn't know this, but we know this. Whatever turns out to be the truth, let's just take a look at how she prays and if it does her any favors. We are also going to go ahead and invest some into our country here. We're going to do this in this episode. Our last suzerain is ended. We lost. I accept your offer of peace. An embarrassing loss, but, you know, all things considered, a win. And look at our name, Hayk. I like that. But we're going to go ahead in this episode and just try to witness, hopefully, glory, hopefully success, hopefully maybe a perfecti, maybe the end of Saint Anna's rule. We will have to see. Yet another morning when I wake up feeling as tired as when I went to bed. I should do something about my listless mind. Perhaps I need to spend some time alone. Oh, what just happened? We became, oh, we are in hiding, right? I was thinking, did we already become, like, diligent or something? But we did nothing, quite literally. Alright, we are back. We might pick up a trade here, and we became diligent. Good God, that is just so damn good. Well, alright then. With all that being done, as I said, we're going to build up our empire, or rather our kingdom today. And we're also going to repay the loan, of course, you know. Gotta repay the loan. Let's not kid ourselves. And you want me to build a church? You know what, Brother Shardost? I think you're right, but I don't have the money right now. We will have to wait for just a second here. Princess Anna of Hayk. You know, the interesting thing is, she's not that good a fighter. She is a novice fighter and everything, but her traits do not really match it. The timid trait goes further into the learning education. As you can see here, we are theology focused. We're not religious, but we're no longer skeptic. You know, we're not that strongly dedicated to the religion that we would describe ourselves as zealous, because we did not really have any inspiration making us zealous. What is going on over here anyway? Attacking in Dejurva over Filan. Ah, this one. Nice. I'm going to have you educated with a theology focus, but I'm going to do that myself. You're not going to get a full, you know, theology education. But I will make it a focus to make you a strongly religious person. Not really a strongly religious person, but a dedicated one. Oh, and Kachin just died and gave us a bunch of money. Yet again, Kachin passes away. I think we've had this happen like a couple of times already. Do I have a... You know what? Hey, Prince Ashot, you should totally become the Lord of Kachin. My sons must rule the lands to, you know, establish at least some sort of power here. He is a homosexual and he's not yet married to Princess Anna. I will continue to educate you, by the way. Don't be mistaken. There you go. Thank you, I appreciated it too. Now let's hope that the prayer will actually turn out to something worthwhile. Raiders have arrived, 376 of them. I think we can get rid of this all on our own here. Hey, maybe we can't, you know what? Jesus. Ah, there we go. There's an actual amount of troops. Alright, we're gonna pay back as much as we can. Can't repay anything yet, so that was just the interest there. Prince Adelphius expresses his wish to have a seat on the council. His contribution to the realm is significant, and his military strength is not to be ignored. So including him in the council may eliminate a potential future threat. I mean, it's not really about the threat for me, but he is just a good son. And Ishkan Vaktank, you know what? You're a good man and everything, but I think it is time that we exchange you. Adelphius is a military genius. He deserves to be there. And Vaktank the Wise, he's in Agvank. I don't even know what that is, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna pay you a handsome sum to make you, you know, not that angry about this entire thing, and they just ran away. Bishop Gazar feels I risk too much with my escapades and tries to persuade me to stop risking my life. Well, I don't think that's gonna work out, I'll be honest with you. Anna is obsessed with her looks. She often avoids playing with other children just for fear of getting her clothes dirty or ruin her hair. Ooh, ambitious. Now that would be nice. We are ambitious, but we are uncoth. So like, her being groomed isn't exactly our kind of way of thought, and yet she is groomed. Alright, well, she's a bit of an, you know, an opposite character to us, isn't she? It's fascinating. This dude is, you know, back in power, back on track. Quite the strong ruler over there. Interesting as well that he is West Syriac. You know, you usually don't see any rulers of that kind, but here we are, and they exist. The book composed. Everyone knows that I've spent several years directing the work on my book, when today I'm presented with a final product. Excellent, I comment my scribes while I gently leaf through lessons taught me by my enemy, by Saint Anna. This has all been worth the hard work. Strangely flattered. Oh, that is my enemy. That is hilarious. I really like that. So we fought him, I assume. I think we hurt him in a battle. Like, we defeated him in one-to-one combat. Look at the book. It's a level 3 book. That's really good. This tome describes the famed rivalry between Saint Anna and Mukhtar Yinal, and there are several lessons on personal combat to be gleaned from its pages. The surprising thing is how many of their duels seem to have taken place in various bedchambers. Excuse me? Wait, what? You know what? I don't know what you know. What? Every time Ashot looks at that man, I get a sinking feeling in my stomach. He might be attracted to persons of the same sex as he. He might lose the trait homosexual if I make him atone for his sins, try to beat it out of him. I don't think we are cruel, no we are not. And we love our son, don't we? We do. He will grow out of it. I do think we should talk to him about it, about the necessity of having children with your sister. It is very necessary, in fact. He will remain homosexual, though I think that is okay. No, nothing wrong with that. In this game, and oh my god, you almost thought this day would never come. After many, many months of prayer and meditation, you wake up one morning and you are pure. You know it, beyond the shadow of a doubt. Your demons are gone and you have been purged of sin and now are in fact free from all sin. You have become a true master, the envy of all Messalians. And with... Wow. I didn't think she would do it. The game actually just made me, you know, the game is writing the story right here. Saint Anna the Wise has become perfect. This character has rid herself of all internal demons and is now considered perfect, which means they now have license to indulge in any manner of behavior they wish and not be held morally accountable for it. They are considered teachers by other Messalians who consider them more holy than priests. That's huge. Wow. +5 moral authority, we get a boatload of prestige and What did we pick up? We didn't pick up any other... Oh, hedonist. This character has chosen to lead a life of debauchery and sin. The church is unlikely to approve. You know what? I'm out of here. Goodbye. Young Ashot has finally finished his education in the ways of war. I notice with pride that he has attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. Our children are genuinely amazing. They are... Look at this as well. This dude, calm voice traits... what? Calm voice and strong, that's what I mean. And I already betrothed all of those, so that is good. Alright, well, I mean, we are still depressed, but I think we have a different outlook on life now. We are free to do whatever we whatever we want to do, and we are a hedonist. That is the trait that she picked up after becoming perfect. And I think as a hedonist, she will go on and, you know, change her focus a bit. Let's go to carousing. Saint Anna strives to become more popular and outgoing by hosting wild parties. This focus unlocks the invite to carousing option versus suitable targets. What about my son? You know what? Let's have a drink here. He is on a war focus. Interesting. What is your focus? None yet. Already sick. I cannot join you for merrymaking at this time, but thank you for your kind invitation. Jesus. Come on, man. You know what? Ich kann se vag. Why don't we go carousing? Anybody? Nobody wants to go carousing? Are you guys crazy? You're 7 years old. You can't do that. Ah, there you go. Carousing focus. Come on. Does not have a character. Oh, he is already... And he didn't invite me. He's already preparing a feast and he did not invite me. Well, well, well. My daughter, please. Oh, there. 900 raiders. I will bring my best appetite for revelry. Alright, fair. Our troops aren't really doing much, are they, in terms of what we can do with them. Alright, everybody gather up. We're gonna defeat these heathens as they are sieging us down. I, of course, am not a big fan of that. Alright, let's go in. Damn. You know, I don't think, and this is something that this game obviously doesn't know, I don't think that her soul can truly be saved. But now that she is perfect, maybe the heirs of the monastery in which her father grew up, maybe they have a word to say about it, you know? Maybe Saint Anna, the wise of Hayk. That's, you know, it's an interesting thing. Her soul cannot be saved and yet she is free of sin. So she has driven out all of the demons that we know about, that the church knows about, except the monastery in Artsakh has a bit further knowledge. And now that her son rules here, maybe the son is going to play... You know what? There's going to be a great... There's definitely something going to be said about that. Let's go get him. My guests have arrived for the private feast I've arranged. It's time to let the carousing and merriment begin. These days of revelry are an excellent escape. So many laughs and so many intense conversations in such a short time. It brings me closer to my companions. I feel like good friends already. Let's go, my daughter. But yeah, the way I... Oh! Reveling and carousing is over, for now. Time to get back to real life. We're still depressed, well... As you ponder new ways to improve your realm, Court Physician Rupin approaches you with an idea. My saint, if you were to institute a system of provincial apothecaries, the health of your subjects would improve significantly. In turn, they are sure to be more productive. A wise idea. I will make it so. Absolutely. I will also pay as much as I can. As I said, we're going to repay our debt here. Well, you know, the way I see it, Saint Anna is now in a position where she truly is honoring the name Saint, and I think that's giving her a bit of self-confidence again. She is still depressed, mind you, but at the same time, you know, what does depression really mean if you think about it? No. You know, of course, that's not how it is, but the way I see it, maybe there is a way to do something about her imperfect soul, about her blood, about the curse attached to that blood. As a perfecti, we might have some potential on our hands there, but we will do that definitely in the next episode. So for now, let's focus on this episode. In this episode, we're not just going to rebuild whatever we have, we are also... Duchess of Tajir, sure. I'm a woman ruling, why can't she be a woman ruling? Hold the grand... No, we don't need to hold the grand tourney right now. My Sparrow Pet tells me that one of my commanders I showed has improved significantly. We're going to go ahead, we're going to repay the loans as good as we can, and once we have done this... What do I need? 432? I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged. Don't really need that, do I? Ishkan Ashot and Princess Anna can marry. I'm gonna take care of this, yes. And I'm gonna go ahead and... I mean, he could educate her, but that's a bit creepy if you think about it. I'm gonna finish her education. He just usurped this... I don't know why, but you know what? More power to you. They probably converted him and that, you know, automatically usurped the title. The way I see it, she is interested in perfection, but she already sees herself as free, and that is of course a mistaken angle. I devote myself to the service of the church and eradicating her enemies. I have not yet fallen to any of the mortal sins, nor do I shy away from danger. True Christian knight, I am Galahad. Damn, this is actually a legendary lady, isn't she? A legendary lady. You know what, why don't we go out for carousing? Can I invite multiple people at the same time, I wonder? Totally can. You know what, let's have a big private feast here if all of you guys will attend. I will bring my best appetite for revelry. I cannot join, and he will also come. Very nice. And I invite... Why are you independent? Wait a minute. Your title is the juror under... Are you in a war? You are. Hey, you want to come, buddy? Oh, I can't invite you anymore. Fair enough. My guests have arrived for the private feast I've arranged. It's time to let the carousing and merriment begin. Let's get it started. I will admit that I didn't exactly know how the entire thing worked, the entire perfecti thing. I didn't think it would be that easy, but here we are. Saint Anna is perfect. Several days of feasting together, and I've many times caught Vaktank looking at me in that special way. Finally, after a late cup of wine, he puts his arm around me and whispers a delicious proposal in my ear. I mean, you know, the way I see it, we are hedonists, so let's do it. Yes, gets cheery. Cheery? Am I pregnant? I don't think I am I? I'm fat though. Alright. As she's growing older, I can see that Anna could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. It will require hard work and may not always be appreciated, but this is my chance to make a self-sacrifice for the sake of Anna. Well, you know, I have a very good relationship to my daughter, of course, so let's make her diligent if I can. Diligent, let's go. We've got to pay interest. Alright, let's pay as much as we can. I'm pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the County of Dwin is doing very well. And Jirak as well, very nice. Why are you not converting things? You know what, Atom? I love that name. You're the new proselytizer. Let's take a look. Maybe we will no longer depressed. Here you go. Oh, and this is terrible. What are you coming for here? This is terrible. It's just a county. Interesting. Just a county. Do you have a claim on it, Onion? Oh, because I'm a woman. I understand. I understand from which direction the wind blows. You know, didn't fall on my head when I was born. Doesn't bode well for us, though. Let's take a huge loan. We have to. Let's pick up the Holy Order here, which is up to 3.6k strength. Very, very nice. What is this territory? Plains. You know what? Maybe the horses would not be a bad choice, but the Bulgarian company has just been too solid for us. Let's go with the... Where were the other Bulgarians? The Bulgarian band as well. 14,000. Let's take a look at what we can do here. I wonder if we can do anything. A novice diplomat. Congratulations. Alright, well, my sons and me will now go and fight. Become known for virtue. Yeah, piety is not that large here. Alright, everybody in there. I'm gonna make sure. I will lead the center. Wait, actually, I shouldn't lead the center, should I? Yeah, I totally shouldn't. I will not lead the center. Then we have good old Ashot. Wait a minute, where's my... Oh! Hey, stop organizing the army, would you? Because you will be leading the center. And then the youngest son, Prince Ashot, will lead the other flank. Let's get this done. Ooh, and I can duel somebody, so he has a skill of 25. We should be able to do this. I lost the duel and I got wounded, damn. Did I lose a hand or anything? No, just wounded, alright. Well, I lost the duel, that's humiliating. Certainly is. We defended our lands very well right there. And Payatakaran just passed away. And is now a child. Right, I shall put you right there. You can research. Interesting stuff here. If they attacked us, I don't think they would win. With just 15k, you know, how much could they really do? But they are not going to run out of money, whereas we are going to run out of money. This is a desperate defense now against the Ismaili. You know, so far we've always fought the Sunni believers, but now there's the Ismaili. And if we show any weakness, I assume that the Sunni might come for us. You know what? I have a question. Is there anyone that would make it so that I get a valuable ally here? Hey Tigran, tell me about yourself. Are you related to the Emperor? You are not. You don't have anybody that I could get into cahoots with? You're far too young. You wouldn't have a betrothal, would you? No, okay. So we can't even have a tactical marriage here. This is a very, very difficult war. Man, achieving perfection and then defending against this. Very, very busy. No, we don't have anybody there that could actually help us. Good God. We need him because otherwise we're going to lose this. Oh, but they are coming separately, these fools. Can I... Let's slow this down. I can't catch him there. But I can catch him right here. And I will take the penalty. You know what? I'll take the penalty right here. Yeah, we got him. Okay. Even less of a penalty over here. Excellent. If we can catch him in different stacks like this, that would be tremendously helpful in actually achieving a victory here. Mariam became envious. I don't even know you. Why are you... Who are you? How are you aiding him directly? How are you so directly involved in this? Oh wait, not... Oh, he's not actually. He's aiding. Wait, what? You are helping the Seljuks, despite the Seljuks not being Ismaili. What's going on there? Anyway, let's take down one of the border towns here. Should be able to do this. Can I catch you? No. I don't want to go too deep into their territory, you gotta know. You know, you gotta be very, very cautious here. He's now lower than we are in terms of troop count. And I'm scarred. Damn. I lost that fight. Interestingly enough. Oh, what? Why would you do this? Can't reasonably lose this, can we? I'm itching for a fight. Absolutely. I walk away victorious. I cut off his hand. And they just lost. Oh, we are losing. Unbelievable. They won against us? Their troops must be significantly better. How did that even happen? Oh my. That's not good. That is the opposite of good, in fact, if you weren't aware of what that word means. I think we need additional help here. Patronate company, sure. Damn. That's rough. That is very, very rough. I can't believe they just won that. At least to converted the province there. And we are on the back foot, that much is sure. We can't really get out of the debts either way anyway. These are dark days. My son has been beset by strange rashes. Right, of course we are standing in territory of sickness here. God damn, dude. Alright, let's go down there and re-siege our province. I will not. This is my land. Are you... Come on, man. I guess I just can't stop him. Yikes, the interest is hurting us. You know what? Sure, you can occupy that. Doesn't really count against us, does it? Yeah. Are we gonna get it? Oh no. Oh, good tactics. Good tactics, son. And yet we are losing. Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. How does this keep happening? I think we still have a chance. We gotta get engaged there. We gotta get engaged with this. We lost battle after battle, but we still have a chance. A scholarly theologian, you know what? Good on you. Became a scholarly cynical theologian. Come on, man. You have how many children you got already? Already 5 children. That is crazy. We might actually lose this one. Coming back from this one is tough. It's very, very difficult. I'm betting on another defensive battle here. That's all I can really offer. In terms of a plan. Come on, fight me. You don't have the guts to fight me. Why am I leading? Of this. There you go. Come for me, I dare you. You fool. You can't win this fight. And not coming for me, interestingly enough. Can I... He would suffer a penalty there. He appears to be unwilling to... Oh, nope, he's totally attacking us. Let's try it. Oh, lordy. We're losing again. Why are we losing? Actually, it looks fine. Our center flank is break... Oh, we got him, I think. I think we actually can turn this one around. And what a war it has been. But the Al-Husayni dynasty is definitely gonna be looking at a very difficult start for them as well. Because, you know, they're down to 3k. A commanding presence on the battlefield was felt during the recent victory by friends and foes alike. You bolstered the spirits of the men when it wasn't needed most, and you personally led the final charge that broke the back of the enemy army. Alright. I'll take that. This is a very tough one. Primarily so tough in my opinion, because like, surprisingly, I think it must have been like their tactics, you know, they just were better commanders, I assume. But like, surprisingly, they really did us dirty there in the initial charges, and we again need another ruler or another steward. I can't name you steward? No, there you are. Weird. Right, let's retake everything here, so they can't come back from this at all anymore. The battles that we have fought, of course, are weighing on our shoulders here when it comes to war score. I could probably peace you out right now, but I mean... No, I couldn't even do that. Interesting. Oh, we would get 1,844. If we actually win this war, we would be set for the foreseeable future at the very least. I'm gonna assault you down. We need the quick, you know, looting money. That's what we really need. And we know we lose like, what, 60 people when we assault it down? I will take everyone. Let these people here in the bordering Al Jazeera region know that I do not respect it if they go against us like this. I don't need to close the gates because all of those people are no longer even there. They're all here and here. So that's okay. And here they come. I'm gonna fight them. I'm gonna take that fight. We are so vastly superior now. Why wouldn't you take this fight? Man, first we become perfect, now we defend us like this. The abbot of a nearby monastery has asked that you make a donation towards the repairs of the monastery church. Surely it wouldn't hurt to ensure that you earn the monk's prayers. It doesn't matter. I'm free of sin already, you fools. Or at least, I think I am. What are we looking at? 35%? Where's the ticking war score? I demand the ticking war score. We are rapidly losing money. Let me just quickly split off the mercenaries. I believe that you are now the mercenaries. Is this correct? This is correct. And then let me split off the Pecheneges. There you go. It's a solid amount of troops we're getting rid of here, but I think we're still far, far superior. Unless they are wildly hiring troops, and I think they kind of are. Oh lord, please don't let me die here. No, you're gonna be... It always does this. Stop this immediately. There you go. Right, now we're losing less money, which is... Oh, we're actually gaining a bit of money, but we are going to go into the negatives for the next interest. You know what? I think we might have to go really, really deep on this. Take a small loan. Good lord. The interest is gonna kill us, I can tell you that much already. Where's my ticking war score? Where is my ticking war score? I'm gonna take the fight in Araka. I need to destroy their armies thoroughly before anybody else can arrive. I would like to offer my services by training Nane, Bagrat and Al-Muaysib Rafi in the use of advanced battlefield stratagems. Absolutely, my son. Absolutely. 39, we also captured a man. Why don't we start selling some people here for some additional money? A noble has distinguished himself in this battle. Perhaps I can make use of him. Yeah, give me your money, bro. Oh, okay, that's gonna carry us a bit further here, which is very, very nice. Oh, and there's the main bulk of their army, huh? Yeah, I can't even get them. Alright, well. Take this real quick. Why am I not getting... There you go. Now we're getting the ticking war score. That's what I'm... Oh, no. I don't think, you know what, I'm gonna let them take that. I think that's okay. As she's growing older, I can see that Mariam could use some guidance. I don't really know you. You gotta take care of yourself, girl. They're gonna take this, and then I'm gonna just retake it and sit on the province. We should be able to win this. Put them in irons, absolutely. Yeah, they can take this as far as I'm concerned. This episode is gonna be a bit overtime. But I think that is acceptable. I know they're taking this, don't worry about it. Perfectly fine. I'm gonna siege this down completely. It's already looted, but I think that's okay. Makes it easy. Oh, they're actually coming for us! Okay, well, here comes the... Can we withstand them here? And I don't think we can. Oh, we totally can. Let's go. Easiest money I've ever made. I'm gonna invest in you, yes. Military tech is very important for our queen. It is the utmost important thing, or the single most important thing, rather, in this world, because we are on the defensive permanently. These days, at the very least. I'm gonna get rid of you real quick so that I can take this back. Oh, they shouldn't have attacked us, and yet they did. Those fools. Those fools indeed. Is there a trade post right here? What am I sieging? Oh, this one. Right. Absolutely, take it. That's free war score right there. And then we're going to park ourselves on the province because this is a victory. We're going to get away with the victory right here. At least I believe so. As the war score is slowly but surely ticking up. And I desire his money. It has cost us so much to make this work, but we have made it work. And we have a rebel. Oh, and that's a big one. Ah, damn it, game. Why do you keep doing this to me? News from China, that's okay. I might actually... The thing is, we have to actually take care of this. Because if we don't, we run into real problems. That's so expensive, but man, I don't know. If they siege us down really quickly over here, we will run into an actual issue. Can't just white piece you. Alright, let's head over there. Let's try it. They should be able, like, we should be able to deal with them here. Are we actually? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Alright, we dealt with them. He loses money. I don't gain money if I do this one. No, there's no point. Let's just do this one, then I can walk away. We are known for our virtue. Very, very nice. But we are also losing so much money. Sure, you can marry them. She got a claim on Kachin, but I think that's perfectly fine. I need to get rid of the units that we just bought here. Why? Oh, well, let's just try this. My prisoner has escaped. 35 gold in ransom. Not an exactly proud sum. 71%, excuse me? What the hell is this? Doesn't count, huh? Why does it not count? Ah, damn it, dude. Take them all prisoner. Every single one of them. If he unsieges this, that's good for us. Yeah, that's what I thought, you coward. I'm gonna take him. I think we're gonna take him here. Let's fight him. Let's do one more duel. The last duel of this war. Get destroyed, you son of a gun. 90%. If he actually, you know, if you can just retake that, I would be really obliged. No, not the Holy Orders. That's not what I meant. Split off the mercs. New units. I need... I think the Bulgarian band and the Cuman company can go home. Yeah, I think so. We still have a solid amount of troops remaining here. Man, this actually has been really fun. And I'm gonna... No, I need you in the army, my man. Ashort has also been a good, you know, warrior. We've done it, wow. This was intense. We were so close to just dying because we had no money. But we made it. We made it. Feels good to be on the winning side. It really feels good. Let's repay our loans here. And we are loan free. Damn. What an episode. Holy moly. Alright, well. We have actually achieved what needed to be achieved. Why don't you go train some troops here? We need some... I need to build all of this up. But, you know, honestly, I'm so happy. I did not believe that we would actually be able to fight back against the Alushaini dynasty. And now that they are so weak, look at this. Now that they are this weak and in deep, deep debt, maybe they will crumble. I sure hope they will. I will see you in the next episode, though. Later, alligator.